Tiger King increased the demand for tigers, unfortunately, because they kind of glossed over the whole thing where it was like, hey, they are miserable, and the reason they tear people's arms off, one, it's their nature, but two, they've been imprisoned by these people, and like Joe Exotic, kind of, there's a lot of well-founded suspicion that he just kills them when they get too
Oh, yeah,
old if he
for
can't
sure.
sell them, you
For
know?
sure. I mean, he was prosecuted for killing 3 tigers, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
So does reporting on things like this actually increase? I mean, you report on this too, so I assume you've come to the decision that reporting
Yeah.
on it and increasing awareness is better than letting it go undiscussed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people are going to find out things anyway. Like, you can't hide information. Like, you can find out the value of rhino horn. Like, when rhino horns first started being a thing, a bunch of NGOs were like, oh, we're not going to say how much rhino horn's worth. But it's like, okay, well, you can just Google it and it pops up. So you might as well just say it so that people can see, like, how significant an issue of this is. That said, there is certain types of information you really don't want to get out there. So a lot of times poachers and like traffickers or whatever will go through the scientific literature for new species that were discovered, and they will like find out through what scientists report like where to go to poach that animal. So like scientists have had to get a lot more cautious about not revealing the location of where they found some new species, and I would never do that myself just to avoid that.
Wow. So the poachers are literally going through scientific journals and going, oh, this uninhabited island off the coast of, like, I think you said before, Vietnam. They found a new species of bird there. Let's go charter a boat and kill these and then bring them back, or bring them back
100%.
alive.
Yeah, 100%. Like that happens. It's
That's
happened
horrible.
multiple times, like tipped off by the scientists. It's really sad.
Yeah, because if you're a scientist, you're not probably you're just like, oh my gosh, look, we went to this tiny place. You'd never believe what we found there. This is amazing. You're not thinking, oh, people are going to go murder as many of these as possible to make money.
Exactly. Yeah. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in. And, yeah.
Good Lord. So this isn't quite depressing enough yet. I want to talk about the hunting of elephants. A long time ago, a buddy whose parents were Serbian diplomats, and I think like Kenya, showed me his tusk collection, which was
Ew.
really hard to look at in person, and really, it was impressive in the literal sense of the word, where you just go, oh my God, this thing is huge. It was so big you had to carry it with both hands. You couldn't carry it for a really long time. I mean, it probably
Yeah.
weighed like 40 pounds,
Yeah.
just one tusk. It was enormous, and he had a bunch. And and this is just a kid who was like bored and decided to collect these things. So I can imagine how freely available these must have been in the, I guess, 90s or early 2000s,
Dear Lord.
and
I
still
mean,
are.
technically, like, he shouldn't have been able to collect those in the 90s because international trade of ivory was banned in 1989. So, yeah, you might want to ask your friend about his tusk
Well,
collection.
again, diplomats, right? So that
Oh,
no
yeah.
one's inspecting anything that he's shipping.
Right. That's
He can
actually
buy it
a good
wherever.
point. Yeah, I mean,
And he's got diplomatic immunity. Go ahead, arrest
Yeah.
me for buying this. Screw you,
Yeah.
I have diplomatic immunity. Whatever,
sounds like a
right?
really, really nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
charming, right?
yeah, that is a big problem. Like, there's been all these cases of like North Korean diplomats and Chinese diplomats caught with all this ivory. And again, like you said, it's just like, come at me, bro.
hmm Yeah, when I say friend, by the way, I mean a guy I
Yeah.
met once in Serbia. I don't mean a guy that I'm
Okay,
still in
nice.
touch
A
with.
dude, yeah, okay.
And furthermore, when he showed me this, he was probably 20 and had it for 10 years. So it's not like he went out and bought it. His stupid parents probably got it for him. If you like that clip and you want to see more just like this, subscribe to our channel for more, or click on the videos on screen now. To see full-length episodes, check out our main channel in the description below.